Okay, so I thought I'd do another recap of one of my favorite matches that I did by myself, and this one is the Caverns. And I don't remember which pack it came from, but I think what they've done on this one is they pretty much converted one of the maps from inside the campaign mode into a Bossmania session where I believe it was right after you beat that boss Irvin on the boat with Chris and Sheva, and it's where you had to get on the boat with Josh and move into this cave before you actually started the next chapter officially, right? So it was kind of like where it was transporting them into the next area of the game. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to press the play button now just to show you how I was going about this. My thought process on how I was coming up with my strategy, because it took me a really long time to master this one. So here we go.
The chopper headed your way now.
Yeah, it took me weeks to figure this one out, and this is how I was going about it. I beat this one with my friends, but not in solo, but not by myself, is what I meant. So this is how it starts. So I'm just taking out a few of them before I move on, and I was using the bow to help me save some ammo with the magnum, because without it I would have to resort to another weapon, and the only other weapon that Sheva Tribal has is the grenade launcher, but it can't do everything. That's the reason why I use the bow. So the nice thing about the grenade launcher is that yes, it is a versatile weapon, but you have to understand that there's only so much damage it can inflict on the enemies, and that's the reason why I prefer to stay with the bow to help me out with that. Now I know that some people will probably want to toss the bow, but I don't do that because it's an infinite weapon. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to do. All right. I mean, what would you rather have as a secondary weapon? One that you have to reload constantly, or just one that you can have with you pretty much forever, right? And that's my logic behind it. So right now they have me boxed in. So I was using the grenade launcher to disable them so I could create some space. But again, he just knocked me down. And then I had to move. I had to find a way out of there. This guy's blocking me. So I just went around the fat guy to get out of there, because I know the executioner was behind me. So from here, I just tossed them incendiary grenade, hit the clock, and then move down. Okay, so I'm about to climb up, and this is what I realized from playing this over and over. It's kind of like a very easy pattern to catch on to, but it took me a long while to figure it out. So from here, this is how my strategy works. Let's slow this down a little bit. Okay, so the only bosses I can actually jump up here were the Majini chainsaw bosses, right? These are the only ones I can jump up here. So it was kind of like where I was actually eliminating the need to kill off everybody, because it was wasting my time and it was wasting my ammo. It did not make sense for me to try and kill everybody with the grenade launcher, because that was taking forever. So what I would do instead is I would keep an eye out for the ones that are jumping up here, and also the ones that spawn in here. You see that, like how they were spawning a brand new Majini boss like that, right? So my thing is, if I know that they're gonna spawn in bosses randomly after I kill any bosses from below or above, then those are the only ones I really have to look out for. But the problem with this stage is that traveling was the problem because of the machine gunners. That's why I figured out that if I take out the machine gunners first, it becomes easier for me to travel because I have to go and get ammo and I have to go and get a rocket. But those guys are annoying because you see the way how this map works. As soon as you start traveling, there's no cover anywhere on this map. And the machine gunners, they can corner you very easily because they're the only ones that can actually attack you from a distance. And because there's no cover, it's kind of like the map is already programmed to know that you're going to travel, that you have to travel. That's what I did. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to take out this machine gunner so that he can't follow me or slow me down from anywhere on the map. There we go. So I know that one that I just shot is halfway dead. He's not going to get up for a long while, so that allows me to plan my next move. I know the others are down there, but like I said, they can't jump up here. Not yet, not ever. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the machine gunner because I know they're going to replace him, right? But I don't mind if they replace him because it's kind of like where they only get to replace the bosses slowly. If I take out a whole group of them, then they're going to replace all of them at once. And I don't want that. I want to be able to fight them one-on-one and not all at once. Right? So anybody else that's watching this right now, understand that when I play Bossmania, I play in a logical sense. My thing isn't to fight them all at once because remember I'm by myself. So if I'm dealing with all of them at once, it just makes my job harder, and it does not make sense to fight that way. So just saying. So there's another machine gunner. Okay. Yeah, that's like 5 shots or so. So now he's dead. And then they just replace him with this executioner. All right, he's down. Okay. I think this is the wrong time when I started to start traveling or trying to figure out when I'm going to start moving. Yeah, the chainsaw just jumped up. So right now I'm trying to aim for his head. There we go. 1, 2, he's dead. There we go. So that's what I'm saying. Like the bow helps me in terms of reducing their HP and then finish them off just with a few shots. There's another one coming. Okay. 1, 2. He's dead. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just looking around to make sure. Right, there we go. Because I know they're going to replace him. Dead. There we go. Dead. Yeah, so I'm just trying to conserve as much ammo as I can because I know it's going to get really crazy later, right? And I don't want to have to deal with them all at once. So right now I'm just looking around to make sure that nothing else is behind me. And then here we go. So what I do is I equip the rocket launcher and move into the cave entrance, right? And then I replace it at the same time so that when I'm ready to travel again, I can get back out. Because I know they're going to replace... Ooh! He almost hit me with that. I know they're going to replace them randomly, and I don't know where. So my intention is to keep my distance until I have to travel again. That's the idea. They're trying to box me in. You see that? So I take the ladder back up. And then shoot the machine gunner. And now my intention is to just get rid of him. That's it. And even though this strategy may seem slow and pointless, just keep watching it. You'll understand what I mean. Yeah, every time I kill one from up here, from down below, they're replacing one up here. Alright, he's down. So now it's kind of like where it forces the game into doing what it doesn't want to do. And that is to replace all their bosses like slowly. When you fight this way, you pretty much manipulate the game into give you what you want, which is a fair fight, right? You don't want to have to be taking on all those bosses at once. So, just saying. Okay, just looking around for now. Alright. My next move. Oh, they just killed one other. They just killed one of their own. I didn't realize that. Boom. That's five kills. Good. Now I replace the next rocket. And now I'm going to get rid of him. I'm just gonna move up. I hear the Reaper coming, so that's why I moved up early. And then I moved down into the cavern so that the gunfire doesn't affect me from over there. Right, so now I'm gonna target him next. There we go. And then I'm gonna look back here. I'm gonna keep my eye on the rear to make sure that nobody else spawns in from over there. Okay. So slowly but surely I'll get there. It's just a matter of time. Flash bomb. Get behind a pillar for cover. Boom! I only managed to get 3 of them this time. Watch this part. Watch this. Boom! Killed the Reaper with that kick, man. Killed him. I didn't even think that was possible until I played this this over again. All right, Executioner coming in. Right. The reason why I face this direction is because I know that there were 2 chainsaws coming up as well. So I was actually preparing for them. And then they just replaced the Executioner with a trouble boss. So okay, avoid that attack and then flash bomb. Kill him. Good. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. He's down. Okay, so there's another one. Boom, dead. Oh, another one. There's another one coming behind me. Yeah, I hear him. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around now. Face the other one. Okay, he's down. Shoot. There we go, he's dead. Now, I'm gonna pick up the proximity mine and since I noticed that most of the bosses tend to spawn from this side of the platform, I booby trapped it so that the next time they're spawning somebody, it'll pretty much go off on its own and damage them. I wouldn't have to do anything. So I jump back down, use the flash again from the grenade launcher, kill them off. There we go. And since this tribal boss was the only one that didn't get killed in the group, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump up here now and grab some more ammo. I just heard when the proximity mine went off, which means there's somebody up there. There's somebody up there. You see that? He's over there. Right. Okay. I'm gonna turn around right now and then deal with this guy. Just make sure I'm keeping my distance so that they don't spawn anybody behind me. Okay. So now that my points are within 500,000 range, it means that I'm already halfway there, right? So from here, it's just going to be a matter of time before the game starts getting more desperate, and then they're going to start thieving on me, which means they're going to start playing dirty, right? So just saying. Oh, there's a machine gunner right there. The only thing with these guys I find is that you cannot affect them with any flash bombs because they're wearing shades. The only ones that are actually affected by the flash bombs are the ones that are in red. For some reason, those guys aren't wearing shades, and those are the only ones that actually get affected by flash bombs. I'm not sure why, but yeah, that's how it is. Alright, yeah, so right now I'm just waiting for this guy to get up because I don't want him compromising my position right now. There's a Reaper downstairs. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Got it. Good. Just making sure nobody else spawned behind me. Machine gunner. All machine gunners must die. Yeah, so yeah, once I make sure I kill off all those guys, it's easier. Alright, time to jump that down. I just replaced my medkit, and then 5 more kills. That's it. Jump up, grab some more ammo, and then move out quickly. There's a machine gunner on my left. I think he's above me right now, shooting at me, so I just used the pillar for cover. Oh, he's right there. He's right below. Oh, there's another one upstairs. I see him. So that means there were 3 of them. Okay. Which means I'm gonna have to move quickly because I can't stay there. And this was my mistake. Like I was supposed to climb the ladder, but I wanted the ammo because I was running out of ammo for the grenade launcher too. Alright, so I realized that what they were trying to do is they were trying to push me back over to the other side of the caverns because there's no cover on the other side. But my intention is to get back to the platform so that I can get back with my original plan. Okay, so machine gunner just jumped up. Nice, got it. Okay, where they at? And they got a hand grenade. Yeah, not this time. I shot him so he won't be able to jump up here. There's another machine gunner right there by the ladder. But I couldn't get to him because he's covered by the ladder, and the ladder is actually blocking my shot. All right, move. I got two executioners. Ooh, they almost hit me. Yeah, 2 executioners and 1 tribal boss. I gotta climb back up. And he got in my way. Yeah, he's still back there again. There's another machine gunner coming up. Got him. And I'm running out of ammo again. I'm gonna have to replace the ammo. And the medikit too. Got him! Nice. That was a really good shot. Okay, so I just booby trapped the cave entrance, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually replace my ammo from the other side instead, because they're blocking me. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going back on the other side of the map when I started, so I can grab another rocket. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna aim it towards the wall. 7 kills, 1 time. Nice. Now I'm trying to get back there quickly so that when they, I know that they're gonna have to be replacing 7 of those. So I'm trying to get back to the platform quickly so that they can't swarm me. So my intention isn't to kill anybody right now. My thing is to get back. There we go. Right. Now that the machine gunner is in the open, now I can get him. That's what I was trying to do. See? All right, now. This guy will not die, man. Oh my god, die! Finally. And the other guy. Yeah, I knew they were gonna replace him. That's why I stepped back. So that they can't hit me from behind. Machine gunner behind. Boom, dead. Alright, who's next? Okay, I need some more ammo. Oh, they're behind me now. Ah. Sticky situation right now. I gotta get out of here. Move. Oh! They almost hit me. I couldn't move the other side, so I had to open up an entrance from behind. And that was the reason why I picked up another medkit, because I figured that I would have to fight my way out because I was running out of ammo. I didn't know how else to get through. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just improvising. I'm using the grenade launcher to help me out in terms of weakening some of them from the front. You see what I mean? I slipped right past them at least twice now. Right, because they don't have any machine gunners to help them suppress me. Right, that's the point. They don't have any more machine gunners. I took them all out. So Bossmania is pretty much like once you figure out the advantage that the bosses have, and you eliminate that advantage, it becomes easier to deal with them. It's about fighting smart, not fighting hard. Okay, they got me trapped. So what I do is I aim for the wall to take them out. Shoot this. Ooh, picked him. Boom. Good. So now I grab the rocket launcher and I move out of there quickly. I know they're gonna be trying to box me in. Shooting him quickly. Go around. I'll deal with them like afterward. I don't have to deal with them right now. Alright, I'm in the 800,000 range. So which means I'm doing really good. Okay, I know there are 2 machine gunners coming. Once I get rid of them, the rest are gonna follow suit. I don't have to worry about them. Alright. That's one. Machine gunner just jumped up behind me. Yeah, I heard him. Okay, this guy. Yeah, killed him. And he gave me ammo. Nice. Got him. Dead. So yeah, it's just a matter of taking out their numbers one by one, and eventually they will fall. They have to, because I know that crazy Ouroboros boss is coming next. So as soon as that one spawns in, I'm going to be ready for it for sure. Oh, I just saw what I did. I was only trying to make some space for the ammo that they dropped. So I used two grenade launcher acid ammo so I could save some space. Good, kill this guy. Alright, just looking around now to see who else they have. Alright, time to start traveling again. I was trying to get more of them in range, but they weren't coming down. So alright. Trying to get more of them. Yeah, I only managed to kill 3. I was trying to get more of them to come down, but I don't know what was going on. I think they're stuck over there or something like that. Machine gunner. Boom. What I didn't understand is that I could see the executioner over there, but he wasn't moving. So I figured that what I would do is use that as an opportunity to get some ammo, so that by the time I have to go back over there, at least I'll be able to fight him. Alright, cool. And then the last rocket up here. Jump back down. Machine gunner. Got him. And here they come. This is why I was talking about the Ouroboros bosses. So, you see, now that I have my rocket, and I pretty much took care of all of their machine gunners, now they have no chance. And they're all in the open, which means I have them right where I want them. So now with one rocket, wipe them out. That's it. And now I have my points. Now it's just a matter of taking care of the rest. And now I won the game. That's it. Just that simple. They have no chance. So that was my strategy the entire time. My strategy was to bait them all out. All of them. One by one. Get rid of them. But in a practical way that saves me ammo and saves me time. That was the idea. They have no chance. None. That's it. They can spawn as many of them as they want to, but I already know that more than half of them, half of their morale have already been depleted. That's it. They don't have a chance now. Okay, so I know the Reaper is downstairs, and then there's another machine gunner. Boom. Blast the Reaper. That's it. So now, in order to stop the clock, it's just a matter of killing off the excessive amount of bosses. And then, once I force the game to stop the clock, that's it. I don't have to do anything else. So the only reason why they're spawning these ones randomly is because they're trying to stop me from winning, but they can't. Because I know that more than half their morale, like, there's nothing else they can do. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna try and they're gonna try and try. Look, it's pointing them out right now. They can't do anything. And I know it too. It's just a matter of time. All right. Oh, Bossmania can be so evil sometimes. They just refuse to stop the clock. So I had to force them into doing it. Come on, stop the clock.
Well done, soldier.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that was really good. You know? And there are some players that could easily go out in the open and fight them in the open. They could dodge everything. They can anticipate them. Yes, not saying that is impossible, but if you have really good analytic skills where you could study the game in a way that's practical and understand what they're doing and how they're doing it, then you can come up with a plan that easily, and I mean like easily, destroys them, man. And like coming to the end of that match where I was already upstairs and all of the you see how like all of the Ouroboros bosses were just waiting down there, but because they can't climb, they can't move from there, what are they gonna do? Now they're in the open, now they're exposed, and not me, right? So even if there weren't a lot of them left, my thing is, why put myself at risk to get attacked by an executioner or possibly a machine gunner or something? Because the minute that happens, it's kind of like where I become vulnerable versus them being vulnerable, right? So even though, yes, I have really good dodging skills, they don't always work all the time. And not everything I can actually dodge on my own, unless I have really good backup or something like that. And because I was by myself, it was pretty much a solo match. So it wouldn't have made sense for me to go in the open to risk getting hit. It does not make sense. So that's why I stayed upstairs, you know, plan my moves slowly, and then that way it buys me time to get the rockets when I need them, to get the ammo when I need them. And it's pretty much like an overall really practical and easy method to follow. So anybody that's watching this video right now, like, I for sure don't know everything about Bossmania. That's why every time I'm presented with a new pack, I pretty much go through at least like half of the maps on the pack to see what they're about. And then any of them that I need help with, I will probably hit up one of my friends or two to see if they help me out and stuff like that. And I really like Bossmania. As you can see right now, my number one focus right now is Resident Evil 5 Bossmania. And even though there are other games that my PC could definitely run right now, Resident Evil 5 just happened to be one of the games that no other game that I was playing was quite like it, and that's why I stuck with it this long. And since I was introduced to all these new packs, like, you know, Popokamaru area and all this other stuff, I plan to go back through some of these that I played either by myself or with friends, so that, you know, I could show and explain how I was going about my strategies and how I come up with all my moves and everything. Because it took me a really long time to master this game. It's one of the best that I have on Steam right now, and that's the reason why I continue to play. And that's pretty much it. So this is Elusive 7 signing off.